In the Tanakh we read that Yoshua ben Nun brings the Jewish people into Eretz Yisrael after the death of Moshe and all of that generation. The Dor HaMidbar is gone, and this is the Dor Boy Ha'oretz. They're coming to Eretz Yisrael. So the first campaign that Yoshua conducts at Yericho is an enormous success. By miraculous means, the walls fall, the city is captured, the Jewish army suffers no casualties. Then there is a second campaign against a city called Ai. And there, the results are different. Because I'll tell us that 36 were killed. There it, so to speak, becomes regular warfare. And regular warfare always entails casualties. Then the Tanakh tells us that Yoshua is looking for the reason. So the Tanakh tells us because Ochan took from the Sholol, he violated the oath, etc., etc. But there's a conversation there that Yoshua has with a malach. An angel appears to him, a shliach Hashem. And Yoshua sees it. And Yeshua has one question for him. He says, Halonu ato im litzorenu. On whose side are you? Are you for us? Im litzorenu, are you against us? Is that the only choice that a person has in life? I don't have to be for you, I don't have to be against you. I don't have to approve, but I don't have to rebel. In fact, most of us try to find a medium way. But Yoshua phrases it so starkly. Alonu ata, you're with us. Im litzorenu, are you against us? So from there we learn a basic question. That when it comes to the Jewish people, when it comes to Klal Yisrael and Am Yisrael, and I would include Eretz Yisrael as well, so then there's only two choices. Alonu ata, are you for it? Im litzorenu, are you against it? There's no room for neutrality here. When it comes to Klal Yisrael, one automatically makes a choice. So then, how is one for Klal Yisrael? So it doesn't only mean politically or diplomatically or financially. That's a superficial view. The preservation of Klal Yisrael is Torah. So are you for Torah or are you not? And that's what the Malach told him. V'agisa bo yomam v'loyla. So v'agisa bo yomam v'loyla does not place upon us a responsibility to be the Gaon of Vilna. The Gaon of Vilna had a pinkas in which he wrote down how many minutes a year he was mevatel from Torah. But mi yamod, who can be like that? And the Rebbeinu Shalom never asks of us what we cannot do. It does not make superhuman demands. And you have to make a living. And you have a job. and you have a wife, and you have a family, and you have a congregation. So the Malach tells him, and we say it in our davening, Keim chayenu v'orech yameinu v'hem nege yomam v'loila. So are we saying an untruth, so to speak? So we tell heaven, we're going to study 24/7. Should never tell untruths to human beings, let alone chas v'sholem to heaven. So v'hagisa b'yomam v'loila means that whatever you do, Torah is part of you. Your business is Torah. How you operate it is Torah. Your profession, your family, your married life. That's the expression of Torah. That's v'hagisa b'yomam v'loila. So in everything that I do, I'm able to do great things because everything that I do is Torah. The Torah we read that there was a great man by the name of Chanoch, Parshas Bereishis. It says, "Vayisalei Chanoch es Elohim ve'inenu." He was such a great person. He went after God. That he went to heaven and he never tasted the Malach HaModes. So who was Chanoch? What did he do? Imagine he was the great Rosh Yeshiva, but he wasn't. Yeshiva of Shem Ve'ever, it's not Chanoch. There's a remarkable medrash. The medrash says, Chanoch tofer manoli moyo. Chanoch made shoes. He was a shoemaker. Val kol tfira hayom yachid yichudim laKadosh Baruch Hu. In every stitch, he's saying the praises of God. So the simple explanation that we would understand, there are Jews in Jerusalem like this too, whom I know, and they sit in the store and they say Tehillim all day, and they're disturbed when a customer comes in. He's saying Tehillim. So that was Chanoch. But Rabbi Yisrael Salanter says, no, that's not true. Chanoch tofer manoli moya. Val kol tfira, every stitch that he made was a good stitch. He gave the customer's money's worth. He didn't sell shoddy goods. He didn't cut corners. That's how you miyachid yichudim laKadosh Baruch Hu. That's singing the praises of God. And therefore, whatever we do, we're doing Torah. We think, what would the Torah say in this situation? What does the Torah demand of me in this situation? How can I enhance Torah? What abilities do I have to make Torah lahagdil Torah lahadira? That's v'hagisa v'yomam v'loila. This program should be called v'hagisa. It's a more romantic title than Smichas Chover. But that's what this is. It's the study of Torah. It's the knowledge of Torah. And once we get to the study and knowledge, then Torah becomes part of us. And even in the moments when I am not, so to speak, studying at an open Gemara, the Gemara is with me. It's part of me. It's v'hagisa v'yomam v'loila. And therefore, that's a tremendous thing that you are doing. Don't really appreciate probably how great it is. The Gemara says, Ivu Yoda, if Reuven would have known, if Boaz would have known, if they would know what they did is so great, they would have been greater. People don't realize when they're engaged in greatness. They think it's supposed to be like this. But we live in a time when greatness is demanded. We live in a time when you cannot be an ordinary person, because it's extraordinary times and extraordinary challenges. And this program has risen to that occasion, to create a cadre of people who have greatness within them and who understand what it means, and they're lonu, they are for us. And through it, therefore, Klal Yisrael is strengthened across the board in every facet of its existence. So, Bruchim Atem La Hashem, Osei Shamayim V'Oretz. You should all be matzliach and healthy, and have nachas and success, and continue this great program, expand it, and we'll be zoche together to great and good times. Thank you.
Amen.